Hey Scorpio, welcome to your October Tarotscope. I've got the tarot cards laid out here. I've rolled the Astrodice. I've picked an oracle card for you and an astrology card. This is week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. And on first glance, these cards look absolutely fantastic, Scorpio. I gotta tell you. So the first card up is the King of Pentacles. So this is an earth sign, probably male, somebody who's very accomplished in their field, has reached a very, very high level in their career. Earth sign would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So this is probably an associate of yours who is standing ready to help you with whatever it is that you need in this first week of October. And it looks like you don't need very much because the second card for the first week in October is the 10 of Cups, which means your wish came true. So perhaps your King of Pentacles friend is just helping you enjoy the spoils of getting everything that you wanted. The next card we have for the first week in October is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is one of really sitting in and enjoying your strong foundation. So having accomplished your goal, your wish with the 10 of Cups, now you're ready to look at what you were attempting to build and enjoying that and appreciating your efforts. It can also be a card of rest or contemplation because you have accomplished your goal. Week 2 begins with the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is a man who is highly accomplished. He's in his prime, but he's not one that you want to cross. His very close circle trusts him, and so for Scorpio, this is a great ally. This is somebody who holds his cards close to his vest, but can also be extremely inspiring and dramatic in their presentations. So this is someone, Scorpio, that you would use as a great front man. And I believe that in the beginning of week 2, the King of Wands is coming to you, Scorpio, with a fantastic idea, hoping that you can execute it and he can be your front man. Because the second card in week 2 is the Chariot. So you get things started, things just start galloping away. It's very exciting, Scorpio, for you to see how plans will play out. The Chariot is something that you started, you got the ball rolling, and now things are really, really starting to heat up. The last card for week 3 is the Empress. So this tells me that you are surrounded by people who are very protective of you, who are able to probably keep your secrets because you have so many secrets, Scorpio. Also, many people who are very, very strong. So this woman has a lot of signs of protections about her, but she is not just a mother. She is also a woman who can lead men into battle. So don't underestimate her. And her alliance with you means that you are going to accomplish something great. Let's look at week 3. So week 3 brings something to a close. Something has come to its natural conclusion in your life, and you are going to move on from that. Scorpio, this month holds some really terrific beginnings, some really terrific accomplishments, and as this card indicates, the ending of a chapter. So you are moving on to something that's probably new and exciting, most likely in the business world, given the cards that we are seeing, but it could also be something changing in your life, making a real change to your lifestyle. The next card we have is the Princess of Swords. This is a person who has terrific ideas, somebody who can execute those ideas and who can probably lead people as well because she is a princess of communication. So I just want to point out that we have hawks and birds in the Empress and in the Princess of Swords. They both have birds in the corner of the pictures. The Princess of Swords actually has a hawk, and the Empress, I don't know what kind of bird this is. I want to say like a kestrel or something, not necessarily a hawk, but a pretty big bird. So these birds indicate protection, but they also indicate communication, because anything going on the air indicates communication, like swords are wielded through the air, so they indicate communication. So lots of communication going on, and in fact she could be a PR person for you. And then we have the Eight of Swords. You may find, Scorpio, that you have sort of painted yourself into a corner. However, eights can also mean imagination and the execution of a plan. So although you may see yourself locked into something, it's something of your own making. None of those swords are touching the people in the picture, and at any time they could walk out. Also, notice that they are standing on a very shallow pool of water, which is reflecting back to them. Water indicates emotions. So even though we're dealing with swords, there's an emotional quality to this particular point in the month, where you have to search yourself and see what it is that you really want. Now remember that this week started out with the World, which indicates the closing of a chapter. So you could be having an emotional response to the closing of that chapter, and that could result in an unwillingness to move forward in something new, just for nostalgia's sake, just for the sake that it's not the old thing which you loved so much. But nevertheless, Scorpio, I do think you're going to press on into the future with something new. In the fourth week, we have another 8, another bit of excitement, imagination, inspiration, creativity, and dramatic things going on. And it's a wand. It's the 8 of Wands. Now, wands are inspiration and creativity. And you also have the King of Wands at the beginning of week 2. So I'm thinking that by week 4, you are accepting and negotiating and discussing and working with ideas brought in from the King of Wands that may be your next best project. So that's week 4. That's very exciting. And then right on the heels of the 8 of Wands, we have the Magician. Now the Magician tells me that you are the magician. You are the person with tremendous resources who is able to use those resources to create what you want. Very, very powerful, Scorpio. And I know a lot of Scorpios for whom this card really is their trademark. So that's very exciting in week 4, that you're taking all these ideas that have come from the wand realm and you're building them into your new project. And the final outcome for October is the 3 of Cups, which is a fantastic card to end the month on. This is a card of cooperation, of celebration, just love and harmony, loving yourself, loving your partner, enjoying your partner, really enjoying the dance between the 2 or possibly 3 people, because it is the 3 of Cups, who are involved in this endeavor. So really good cards for you, Scorpio. I'm very, very pleased for you. Well, let's look at the oracle card that I picked for you, Scorpio. It's Radha. This is very much like the 3 of Cups. It is a card that represents union and cooperation and trust and loving that relationship with whoever it's with. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This could be speaking to a friendship or a partnership, even a business partnership. One thing that Radha comes to remind us of is that relationships do not make us whole, that we have to be whole within ourselves, and then what we attract to us are other whole, mature people with whom we can have beautiful relationships. So don't depend on your relationship to make you whole, Scorpio, but rather seek out relationships that mirror your maturity and wholeness within yourself. Scorpio, I want you to take a look really closely at this astro card that I pulled for you, the Sun Spirit. This represents you. You are at the center of everything that's going on right now. That's why the King of Wands is seeking you out. That's why the King of Pentacles is seeking you out, because you are the centerpiece. You are the star of what's happening. This is important for you to remember. Just as Radha is telling you that your relationships do not make you whole, Sun Spirit card is coming forward to tell you that you are important. And being the centerpiece, yes, it's a responsibility, but it's also a glory, an accolade to who you really are. And Scorpio, sometimes people focus so much on your ability to work behind the scenes and in the darkness that they forget that you bring forward tremendous abilities and resources, which is why you get the Magician card. You are the person who can use your resources in an amazing, phenomenal way, and you can create amazing and phenomenal things for the world. So I just want you to keep that in mind, Scorpio, that there's nothing wrong with appreciating your own gifts and abilities. And now let's take a look at the Astrodice. So the Astrodice that we got for you were Virgo, Uranus, and here's Virgo, and the number 7, which to me represents the 7th house. So in talking about the 7th house, that's relationships. That's telling me that your relationships right now are extremely important to you. For one, they are mirroring back to you the maturity and expertise and mastery that you have accomplished so far in your life. Uranus is inspiration and creativity, much like the wands. So having it in Virgo means that there is also a great deal of detail, and that the inspiration and products that are inspired to be created under this are of service to mankind, which is Virgo. So Scorpio, this is a lovely reading for you for October. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me some comments down below and let me know how this hit, my beautiful Scorpios, and I will see you next time. That's it for all the readings, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget about our giveaways for the month of October. And when we reach 2,000 subscribers, I will be giving away a free Egyptian card reading. And who knows, in between now and the end of the year, I may give away another free tarot card reading. You never know, so keep watching. Thanks so much. I'll see you later. Bye.